Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will see next set of text functions and we are going to learn left, right, middle and repeat functions. All four functions are very important. So let's get started. First function is left and it has one mandatory and one optional argument. Let's try to break it down. This function is used to extract a subtext from the left side of input text, and that is why this function is called left. The text argument takes the input text and number of characters takes the numerical value as input, and it defines the number of characters to be extracted from the input text. If no input is provided, the default value will be 1. Next function is right, and you can guess why it is called so. Similar to left function, this function is used to extract a subtext from the right side of input text. Even this function has same set of arguments and their inputs are similar to left function. Next function is mid, and it is the short form of middle. As the name itself says, this function is used to extract the subtext from the middle of the text, basically from any position. Obviously, it has one additional argument as compared to left and right, that is start number. And this argument defines the starting position of the first character of subtext. Remaining two arguments, which is text and number of characters, they remain same as left and right functions. The last function is REPT, and this is the short form of repeat. And as the name itself says, this function is used to repeat the text a given number of times. The text argument takes the input text to repeat. Number of times argument defines how many times the input text has to be repeated. Pretty simple. Finally, we are done with the basics. Let's jump back to Excel and see some examples. So we are back into Excel and we will use red apples are delicious as sample text to understand all four functions. First, let's extract subtext red from our sample text, and we can do it easily using left function. Let's add the function. Input to text will be our sample text. Number of characters will be 3. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to extract red from our sample text. Now let's extract subtext delicious, and we can do it easily using right function. Let's add the function. Input to text will be our sample text. Number of characters will be 9. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to extract delicious from our sample text. Similarly, let's extract apples from our sample text, and we can do it using middle function. Let's add the function. Input to text will be our sample text. Input to start num will be the position of first character of our subtext. In this case, it is 5 including the spaces in between. And finally, the number of characters will be 6. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to extract apples from our sample text. Lastly, let's see how to repeat subtext red 5 times, and we can do it using repeat function. Let's add the function. Input to text will be cell C5 and input to number of times will be 5. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to repeat red text 5 times. Hope these functions were simple to understand, and that's what I wanted to cover in this video.